Hello guys, it's Craig and Nathan from C&NOnline, and we're back after a little bit of a hiatus for another gaming review. That's right, today we're looking at Digimon All-Star Rumble, a PS3 and Xbox 360 title which is currently exclusive to the West. Japan still has no word on a release date. Digimon All-Star Rumble is a fighting game developed by Probe and published by Namco Bandai, and as you guessed, set in the Digimon universe. So, let's take a look at the story. After overcoming many events, the digital world is finally at peace again, with only Digimon fighting between themselves for fun. Though while peace does reign, so does boredom, and the defenders of the digital world have no satisfaction from the peace, as a world without chaos has removed the true force of their existence, digivolving. To overcome their boredom, an idea is created. It is decided to gather all Digimon who seek to digivolve and hold a tournament to find the strongest of them all. Throughout the story, you'll play as the Digimon of your choosing, from a roster of 12, throughout the Digital Monster Evolution Tournament, or the DMET. When you start the story for your chosen character, you're venturing through 7 stages, and a final zone, and have to overcome them to complete the character's progress. Each stage is fairly similar gameplay wise. You're given an area to explore with a few enemies to beat up, followed by a boss fight of sorts, a 1v1 showdown between your Digimon and another. The story takes around 2 hours to complete for a singular character, and completing the story with different characters allows you to unlock further characters, coins, and digicards, though more on these in a little bit.
While the story is fairly light on content, the difficulty level surprisingly increased drastically on the last 2 stages of the story, creating a level of difficulty which is fun, but doesn't verge on that edge of frustration like you get in Dark Souls. With the game being a fighter, the story isn't usually the main focus, so I guess you're asking what's the gameplay like? You have a few modes to choose from the home screen, which is Story, Practice and Battle. Story mode we've previously discussed, and Practice, well, it's obviously where you go to practice. You can practice a character's moveset to get used to playing as that character, or to play as one of the new characters you have just unlocked. And also you can see the cool things that each character has to offer. Battle mode allows you to play single player battles against the computer or with up to 4 players. Sadly, this game is missing an online mode, meaning that if you want to play the game with friends and you don't have any friends around or something, you can't really play online, so you're just stuck with the AI. Digimon All-Star Rumble's gameplay is pretty easy to pick up and play, with the game not really having that too intense combos like you see in other fighting games. Your basic attacks are your strong and your light, then you have your block and your jump, and then on top of this you have your digivolve, which you can only do if your evolution meter is full. If you manage to fill up your meter again while digivolved, you get to have this awesome all-powerful attack, which can trigger a finishing cutscene, which is really nice to look at. On top of your basic attacks, you have your specials and your air attacks, which every Digimon has their own unique skill set, which is really fun and brings a lot of variety to the game.
The game has several different battle modes: point battle, survival, medal battle, damage race, flag battle, and bomb battle. You can also hit random and see what's thrown your way. Point battle is simple. When you get a kill or a loss, you'll earn a point or lose a point. Be the one with the most points to be victorious.
You have survival, which gives you 3 points or lives, and when you die you lose a life. Simple, so be the last man standing, or girl. Medal battle is where you will fight enemies, and the one with the most medals wins. Pretty simple.
Damage race is a mode where damage matters. You can die as many times as you like, though to win you'll need to deal the most damage. Flag battle is where you'll be in the possession of the flag for the longest. The one with the most possession wins.
Bomb battle is a unique concept where you have a bomb attached to you. As your health gets low, the bomb will be lit and explode after you die, so if you're in the radius, you better watch out. We thought this was a great concept because you have to plan killing your foe and getting yourself out of there before you go kaboom yourself. On each stage, there are timed items, or pickups if you like. The items are rockets, shrinking powers, and a slug creating power, which we thought was a tad weird, but oh well, we'll go with it. There are a few more, but we don't want to really mention them. These are limited boosts that you can get, so make use of them while you can. Playing with friends is extremely fun, though with computer it is still an alright experience, though it is a lot better when playing with friends. The computer has 3 difficulty levels, obviously. These are easy, medium and hard, with hard being that extremely difficult guy that gives you that high level of fun and also that challenging fight.
Out of the game modes, there are a few unique modes which are really enjoyable, though as a whole they're a great mix of variation for when you're wanting to have a good brawl with your friends or just with the computer. The game offers 10 different stages for you to take your fights to when playing with either the computer or friends, though sadly the computer isn't great to play against, meaning the story is the only true enjoyment for solo players. As an incentive to replay the story, there are 200 digicards to go and collect, which can be used in battle to give you the advantage against your foe. To unlock them, you'll collect a few throughout the story each time you play, though the coins you collect in the story are also used to buy digicards. So, now let's look onto the positives and the negatives.
Positives. Big Digimon fans will love being able to play and fight as their favourite Digimon, some unique battle modes, and easy to pick up and play. Though the negatives, there's lack of online, story mode feels really bleak and doesn't really go into detail as much, and there's clunky cameras at times during the story. And I'm not gonna lie, the Digimon roster could have been a bit bigger.
Digimon All-Star Rumble is a good premise. I mean, a Digimon brawler game that can be played with up to 4 friends with a variety of cool battle modes sounds awesome, right? Sadly, the game is let down by several features. Whilst online isn't compulsory for games, an online mode would have done wonders, allowing people to battle around the world at ease.
Deeper content would have been appreciated in the story of the game, like the overall story. Whilst it does its job of allowing you to unlock characters and digicards, the story reminds you of how much of a chore it is because the story is so bad it just seems really hard to grind through it to unlock everything. There is a fun fighter within the game, one which friends will enjoy for a while, though with some unique battle modes too, it makes a varied fighter. Compared to the usual fighters nowadays, it's on par, but there are obviously those ones such as Super Smash Bros. And Tekken that are far better than it, which unfortunately makes Digimon not stand out that much.
Though while this game does have so much potential, it doesn't quite shine as bright as it could have. Big fans of Digimon will enjoy this game for a while, and kids will probably find the game more appealing for a longer period of time. Though sadly, if you're not a Digimon fan, you may want to not pick up this game until the prices at least dropped a little. For these reasons, Digimon All-Star Rumble gets a C&N score of 3 out of 5.
Thanks guys, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video. Thanks for watching, this is C&NOnline signing off.